Alright boys, what's up? It's your boy, it's Zero, back with another video. So, here we go. I'm gonna make this intro short, and I'm gonna just tell you, I'm here just to show you guys how to get better at Arena. So, what we're gonna be talking about in this video is tips and tricks, just how to get better in Arena, just specifying on what ways are like good draw spots, just good ways to fight in mid game, and then just what's gonna exactly be happening around end game. So let's get into the video. Alright, let's get into this. So first up is draw spot and awareness. So you literally just have to be aware of what the hell's going on with you, right? Just look at anybody else who's dropping with you, where they drop in. Look at where they are. That's basically, it's really simple, just look at where they are, make sure they're on a whole different spot than you. That way you can loot up and just get the loot before the other person does, right? And a very good thing for dropping is, just have a very good drop spot, for loot and stuff. Make sure you have backups, and make sure you land at a place with vending machines. As you see here, my friend just got a blue pump out of a vending machine. Blue pumps are very good, whatever you like. Just make sure you have a good spot with good loot. More good tips on the early game is just focus on shields and mats, and then after that, just make sure you're just set up good, in case you need to fight someone off the bat. Make sure you're very set up. Although the early game is very dangerous, that's why a lot of people get stuck and die in the early game, because it's hard to get everything fast. So just make sure you focus on getting shield and mats, just farm everything around you, couches, refrigerators, anything. Just make sure you get mats. It's super easy to get a lot of mats. Just farm every single thing that's around you, and then you'll be fine. I'm pretty sure nothing will happen. Just make sure you focus on getting shield and mats. Alright, here we go on to mid-game. Mid-game, it's pretty simple. So, normally, if you want to camp here, because in Division 7 it gets pretty hard with these PC sweats. So, this is mainly for camping. If you are high ping 60 FPS, So, here in mid-game, you have to focus on getting to the circle. It could be by car or just hiding, just very secretly going to circle. Whatever you need. Right, just make sure you know where dead side is. So just try and get there as fast as possible. Try and just be early to get to dead side. That way you can just camp out placements, because as you may know, in Division 7 it takes 40 points away from you, and that really sets you back from getting to Division 8 Champions League in Season 7, especially when everybody's really sweaty. It's very hard, especially if you're on console like me. So just make sure you can just be in a secure and safe spot to get to there, and just know exactly how to rotate. If you can learn how to rotate, dead side is very simple to learn. You look at the map and just look at the most congested part of the map. Where is everybody gonna come into circle from? And if you go early, you can go to the part that's not congested and easily just get into circle without anybody being in your way, and you'll be able to box up and just get all the placement in the world. Alright, here we go. On to fighting in mid-game. Fighting in mid-game is very dangerous, so what you want to do is always have a launch pad. Always have a launch pad on you, and if you're in shambles, just try and just extend the box out, box in, box out. Just try and get away from your opponents, especially if they hit you really hard. But when fighting, you always have to get the advantage. Always get the first tags. You have to be the first one to get the tags. If you're not the first one to get the tags, you'll be in shambles, trust me. Getting the first tag is very important. And a good way to think about mid-game and fighting in general, just to boost your confidence or just play more safe, is basically just pretending you're 1 HP. Pretend you're 1 HP and just be as safe as possible. Make sure he can't tag you once, no matter what. make sure that person has no opportunity or chance to tag you. Make sure you're always one step ahead. You know, whatever you need to do. And if you are, just go to a vending machine and get some heals. You know, vending machines are all over the map now. They're very important. So, another thing to cover on fighting an early game is pre-fires. Pre-fires are so good. Pre-fires can save your life. They can help you no matter what, no matter where you are, just what type of state you're in. Just make sure you get that pre-fire. They can always get tagged for a lot if you pre-fire. Just make sure you have the right angles and right aim so you don't get pre-fired back. That's a very hard thing to do. Another way to camp out points in mid-game is camp in the passenger seat of cars. I mean, it's pretty easy, but now it's kind of dangerous because it's very, very, very easy for others to figure out whether you're camping in cars. Let me show you this trick that I learned from your boy Isjarian. How to figure out if people are hiding in cars. Alright, credit to Jarian here for showing this in his video. What the dude does here is he marks the car, and he sees that the car doesn't start getting marked, like it doesn't show the car icon. So what he does is just shoots through the window and gets the easiest kill of his life.